And off we go from New Jersey. Puts it through the back of the end zone, a touchback. With the tight end Kenny Fletcher in motion. Handoff, slips one tackle, and almost out to the 30-yard line. Gain of 4 on first down, and in the offensive starting lineup for Rutgers, this has been an offensive front that has been really good. The skill position players, they've got an opportunity to do something that's never happened before with a 3,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard rusher, and a 1,000-yard receiver in the same season.
Yeah, the numbers, as they say, do not lie. And that's the key. This is an RPO-based system, so you need a running back that can threaten defenses, and then you need wide receivers that can win and beat man coverage, and you need a quarterback that can deliver the ball.
Here's that RPO, stepping up. Kelly Akmanis gets it out of his hand. Made a man miss. The catch by Raymond is still on his feet, and almost to the 45-yard line, and a first down for Rutgers. Quick to the line to diagnose that defense for Penn State. First and 10 for Rutgers, bringing heat, got rid of it fast. Catches made, another first down for Rutgers, and into Nittany Lion territory. Ian Strong with a catch. Kyle managed to pass again across the middle. Another catch, KJ Duff, his first reception of the day. And Rutgers is in the red zone.
One of the best receivers and really one of the breakout players in all of college football.
That one was good for 19. He's part of our milestone tracker today. In the red zone. Handoff up the middle. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Antoine Raymond. What a statement from Rutgers. Five plays, 75 yards. Jay Patel with a kick after to make it 7-0.
I'm looking for them to make a big-time special teams play sometime throughout this game.
Scullion kicks it away into the wind. Singleton comes up and makes the catch at the 15. Singleton is out in the open and brought down at almost the 40-yard line. Special teams stepping up big for Penn State.
I think Terry Smith and Andy Kotelnicki have done a good job of really adjusting their game plans. In particular, again, going back to emphasizing the rushing game, then getting them into play action.
Kaytron Allen gets a carry on first down, trying to get the edge, and breaks across the 40-yard line. Pickup of 4 on first down. Give him one more for 5. Second down and 5. Handoff again to Allen, right side. Tries to break a tackle and brought down by his ankles. Third down and 2. Third down and 2 going quick with the tempo. Grunkemeyer gets it to the outside. Allen made one man miss, trying to keep those legs turning, and Rutgers comes up with a stop on third down. Play action pass. Grunkemeyer, wide open catch made. Andrew Raponier down the sideline. Touchdown Penn State. On fourth down, the Nittany Lions come up with a huge play.
Who Terry Smith told us the next step for him is he's a capable wide receiver but needs to get involved in the blocking game. That block set up the touchdown for Raponier.
Barker with the point after. Wosu kicks it away. Fair catch called for. On the 25-yard line, first down and 10 for Rutgers. March down the field on their opening possession. Just 5 plays, brought some pressure. Found the soft spot in the zone, and they find the tight end, Kenny Fletcher, who's close to the 50-yard line. Another first down. A chunk after chunk after chunk for Rutgers.
It's a good job of Rutgers being prepared. They picked up the blitz, but more importantly, Callie McManus got the ball out quick. If you can throw into pressure, that's when those chunk plays start to happen.
Audible at the line of scrimmage. And they'll hand it off. Raymond up the middle. And he's near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 44.
Every single individual player has to do his job and trust the guys next to him that they will do their job, because the RPO system is built to attack the weaknesses.
Second and 4, more pressure coming, and a dart with a flag coming out at the last moment. KJ Duff with the catch, and we'll check the penalty. Gain of 20 for Duff if it stands.
Yeah, they're going to get A.J. Harris, number 4, on a holding or a defensive pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense number 4. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a first down.
2 catches already for Duff. He is 4 yards short of 1,000 this season. get the play off as Raymond is brought down by Dennis Sutton. 2-yard gain for Raymond. To pass. Kaliakmanis, and it's dropped. Ian Strong got his hands on it, couldn't secure the catch. 3rd down coming up. In field goal range already. Kaliakmanis slings to the outside, incomplete. Colin Weber, the tight end, the intended receiver, brings up 4th down. And they're going to fake it. Patel's going to try and run for it. And he is brought down. He'll lose 3. Penn State was ready. Jakey said special teams was going to be key today. Didn't work out for Rutgers there.
Yeah, you got to expect everything in a game like this.
Handoff. Allen in the open. Kaytron Allen. 1 man to beat. And he is brought down to the 20-yard line. Jacoby Henderson ran him down. 55 yards for Kaytron Allen. And Kaytron Allen is now over 4,000 yards. Singleton gets a carry over the right side, and Singleton is brought down after a gain of 9. Chunk after chunk now for Penn State's offense.
Another beautiful block out there on the perimeter by Andrew Rapouillet. Had the big chunk touchdown catch on the drive prior, and here's Penn State messing with the tempo.
Put it in the belly of Singleton again. He is hit at the 10-yard line and brought backward just short of a 1st down. 3rd and inches for Penn State. Handed off, Singleton. He's in the open. Touchdown, Penn State. And Singleton, the all-time touchdown king for the Nittany Lions.
Looked like it was going to be a toss out to the edge to Allen, underneath handoff to Singleton, touchdown. You know, you might say with Penn State, with the preseason expectations, you know, it's certainly been a disappointing year, but they have a lot to play for. They want to play in a bowl game. The coaches want to coach in a bowl game, and they want to see these 2 key players finish their careers how they started.
Black on the return, comes up short of the 20.
Offside. Kicking team number 32. That 5-yard penalty we add to the end of the run. It's 1st down.
Well, it's going to be such a great matchup. Ohio State, Indiana. 2 best teams in the country right now. We had a penalty for offsides on the kicking team, and Rutgers has said, Penn State, go ahead and re-kick. Kickoff, take 2. And a fair catch called for at the very last moment. He was on the last drive, 1st down and 10, handed off Raymond, and he sneaks through a couple of tacklers and picks up 3 on 1st down. 2nd down and 8, letting that play clock bleed down. Kaliakmanis to pass again, flushed out to his right, and he throws it out of bounds.
There is no foul for an ineligible player downfield. The quarterback is throwing the ball away. It's 3rd down.
These are the situations that Kaliakmanis and this Rutgers offense, they really want to try to avoid. The guy to watch here, I mean, Jim Knowles has a separate 3rd down package, but the guy to watch is deny Dennis Sutton, number 33's lining up right here over the right tackle.
Kaliakmanis across the middle. See where they set him with the progress. He had the 1st down and started running backwards. DT Sheffield. And it's 4th down coming up for Rutgers. He had the 1st down and ran backwards. The turnpike push here from Rutgers. Flags are out, and they're all in the defensive backfield.
I think Penn State had like 13 players on the field here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Felt like they had 50 out there. All right, Jake, let's figure your counting skills.
Defense, 12 more than 11 players for the field staff. The 5-yard
results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13?
13 is the magic number.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. Brian Banks was trying to say 12 men on the field, but he couldn't say it with a straight face, so he just said more than 11. Pressure coming. Kaliakmanis lets it fly down the sideline. Got a guy! Huge gain for Kenny Fletcher down the sideline. Perfect throw from Kaliakmanis. Great presence from Kaliakmanis, not to panic with a defender in his face. Looking middle, now he's going to try and run. Kaliakmanis slips a tackle. He's down the sideline, first down. Rutgers got out of the grasp of DeLuca. After a great first quarter, both of these offenses. Chaz Coleman is on the field for Penn State. He is upright on the far side of the line of scrimmage. They hand it off. Up the middle is Brown, inside the 1-yard line. And mark him just short of a first down. Pickup of 9 for Brown.
And again, there's the risk reward with the pressure. They're sending pressure off the left side of Rutgers' line of scrimmage, and the freshman, number 19, Chaz Coleman, is in there at the defensive end. He should be coming up inside.
Here comes Kaliakmanis, sneaks it in for a touchdown for the Scarlet Knights. Great push from that offensive line. Kick is up and good. We're all square. 14-14. We'll be back. Scully kicks it away. Singleton, the return man. He's got a huge hole to run through. Singleton gets to the outside, cuts it back in, and he's wrapped up just short of the 50-yard line. There is a flag down on the far side of the field.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 31. 10-yard penalty for the spot on the foul. It's first down, Penn State.
That is a killer. So instead of the football near the 50-yard line, Penn State is going to be deep in their own territory. Cost them 39 yards of field position. Play action pass. Drunkenmeyer across the middle, and it's knocked away. Bo Masco with a PBU. Kobe Howard on the field for Penn State. Bottom part of your screen. Outstanding freshman receiver. Put him in motion. Now hand it off. Singleton gets it. Left side, another huge hole. Singleton off to the races. He's down the sideline, and he's tripped up. Another touchdown saving play by Elad. 53 yards on the ground for Singleton. Third play of over 50 yards for Penn State already. Flag is out. Drunkenmeyer going for it all, and it is incomplete. Another great play by Elad to prevent a potential touchdown. We'll check on the penalty.
Offside, defense number 1, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, it's first down.
Allen, the running back. He gets it on 1st and 5, makes a cut. He is brought down again by his shoelaces at the 15-yard line, and it's Elad again. Elad has saved a couple of huge touchdowns on this drive. But this running game from Penn State gashing Rutgers. We're all tied 14-14 after 1.
Worst rushing defenses in all of college football, and that's really shocking, knowing Shiano is a defensive guy. They tried to bring in some players in the portal, tried to address it, and just really haven't been able to find their identity defensively.
Handed off Allen, right side. Allen stays on his feet, and he is in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's another touchdown where Andy Kotelnicki is using both those two running backs together. Every single Nittany Lion is winning their blocks up front, leading to these big chunk runs.
Touchdowns for Singleton and Allen, and a touchdown reception for Rapplier. It's 21-14 Penn State.
You know, really what happens in these situations when you go to an interim head coach, there's always an emotional boost. We've seen an emotional boost, but He's made some key changes too, and yet Singleton was consistently getting more carries. Felt like everybody wanted to see Allen get the lion's share of those carries, and Terry Smith has made that adjustment.
McManus led his receiver just a hair. It was intended for Sheffield. Mentioned it earlier, chance for a 3,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher, 1,000-yard receiver. Raymond trying to get to the outside, wrapped up and dropped. No gain, 3rd and 10.
And Callie McManus and the Scarlet Knight offenses, they've had to be nearly perfect all season long. I think they're going to get a free play here.
Yeah, they certainly are. Another lot of Nittany Lions on the field. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Where they had about 14 on the field that time.
Substitution errors. Rutgers is going tempo. Terry Smith's going to have to make an adjustment here. They're getting caught in between subs.
That was one of the keys for Rutgers. Make sure that they were set. Now it's Penn State.
Prior to the snap, timeout, Penn State. It's their first to the half.
Got that timeout ahead of the penalty and ahead of the snap. Sam Brown is the running back for Rutgers on this 3rd down and 10. Callie McManus feeling the heat, and down he goes. Xavier Gilliam, the first man to hit him. Tyler Needham, starting left tackle, is being attended to by the Rutgers training staff. Seeing Tyler Needham walk off the field, brings up 4th down and long for Rutgers. Needham heading towards medical tent. Anderson kicks it away, almost got blocked. Tonight, Dennis Sutton, who's had a knack for doing that recently. He's got 2 blocked kicks in the last couple of weeks. 41-yard kick. Allen's almost got 100 yards by himself. He gets the pitch. Allen is brought down. Nice sure tackle by Cam Miller, the nickel corner. 2nd down and 8. Allen gets it again left side, and he is brought down again.
And it looks like all-out pressure. There is no safety in the back of this Rutgers defense.
Grunkemeyer going deep, and he sailed his intended receiver. Miscommunication with Devontae Ross. 4th down and a stop. Osu kicks it away. Sheffield calls for the fair catch and secures it. A touchdown could tie things up. Antoine Raymond, the running back. Raymond gets the carry up the middle across the 20 and leans forward out to the 22-yard line. 21 and a half. This is a big drive for Rutgers. Hand it off again. Raymond, couple of cuts, and he dives forward for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for Rutgers. Hand it off again. Raymond stopped just short of the 30. Callie McManus steps up and dives forward, makes the 3rd down. Hand it off. Brown runs right into the heart of that defense. Rutgers has already tried a fake field goal. It was not successful in the 1st quarter. Anderson kicks it away. Fair catch called for by Pena. Takes a Rutgers bounce. Kaytron Allen, the running back, to the right of Grunkemeyer. And it's a little shovel pass into the belly of the tight end, Luke Reynolds. And it's enough for a 1st down for Penn State. Handoff Allen over left tackle. And brought down by Jordan Thompson. There's your 1st down for Penn State. And they're going to play with some tempo. Trying to get that defense set. Grunkemeyer back to pass. Across the middle, catch made. Rapelier with his 2nd catch. Allen and Singleton on the field. Singleton in motion. Swing it out to Singleton. Makes the catch, trying to get the edge. And he steps out of bounds. Right at the 49-yard line of Rutgers. We have a injured player, as Abram Wright, who made a tackle on the last drive, is on the sideline. So Wright is headed to the medical tent, and we play on 2nd down and 1 from the Rutgers side of the football field. Toss to Kaytron Allen. He's got the first down. Pickup of 4 for Kaytron Allen, who's over 100 yards on the ground and just 9 carries.
And that's been paying dividends here in recent weeks.
Brunkemeyer to pass. He's got sideline, trying to go to Singleton, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Koch Sanders, the safety. 2nd down and 10. Allen the lone setback. Brunkemeyer, man in his face, and down he goes. Chipome with the big sack and a huge loss for Penn State. Handed off Allen. 4th down coming up for Penn State.
Coming up with some key stops for the Scarlet Knight defense. Now it's on their offense to try to make some plays.
Wosu kicks it away. Nice spiraling kick. Fair catch called for at the 11-yard line by D.T. Sheffield. Changing the play. Handed off Raymond. Goes over the left guard, spinning and then hit and dropped. King Mack with the stop, but a good gain on 1st down of 6. 2nd down and 4, and again an audible from Kaliakmanis. Handed off again, Raymond. Cuts back to the right.
We're done here. We're done.
Knifes his way forward for a 1st down for Rutgers. Handed off again on the delay. Raymond right up the gut. Close to another 1st down for Rutgers. Starting to gain some ground in the running game. One of those going for a touchdown. The first one of the day for Penn State. 2nd and 1, back to pass. And now Kaliakmanis will run it. And he's dropped at the 35-yard line, but moved the chains again for the Scarlet Knights. Raymond again. Nice cutback. Still on his feet across the 50 and carrying tacklers deeper and deeper into Penn State territory. Kaliakmanis back to pass, goes across the middle. Catch is good for 1st down. Handed off, Raymond. Got out of the hands of Dennis Sutton, still on his feet across the 25-yard line. What a move by Antoine Raymond. Raymond carries it again. It's close to the 20-yard line. They'll mark him a half a yard short, and a timeout used by Rutgers, their first of the half. 3rd down and short. Raymond gets it. Raymond pushes forward. Now gets some help from his buddies. 1st down, Rutgers. They push it for an extra 4 yards. Clock stopped to move the chains, going fast. Kaliakmanis. Oh, he got hammered. Dominic DeLuca lowering the boom on Kaliakmanis, and he is brought down. 2nd and 16. 1 timeout remaining for Rutgers in the half. Kaliakmanis back to pass again. Wide open. Touchdown. D.T. Sheffield. Patel for the point after. It is up and good, and we are all tied here in Piscataway. Back and forth we go as Singleton back to receive the kick, and a little pooch kick. They're not even give Singleton an opportunity to return it. Singleton, the lone setback. Singleton gets it, goes over the right side. There's a big chunk near the 40-yard line.
Take a ball, Penn.
And a timeout used by Penn State. A lot of 2s, 2nd and 2. 22 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Sling it out to the outside. Finally a catch by a wide receiver, Trevor Pena, with a 1st down for Penn State.
And that's a great play call. Coming out of the timeout, you can call 2 plays on the sideline. You start with the screen and then already have a second play called.
Brunkemeyer, good pass and catch. Another receiver, Devontae Ross with the reception. They are nearing field goal range. 11 seconds to go. Still with a timeout in their pocket. Wind the clock. Grunkemeyer to pass again. Tries the middle. It's caught. Pena again. Now you're in field goal range. 4 seconds to go. Can use that final timeout and try and get some points on the board for Penn State. What a drive by Grunkemeyer. And a timeout called by Rutgers. He uses his final timeout of the first half to give Barker a chance to think about it. For the middle of the field from 32 yards. Trying to give Penn State a halftime lead. Kick is up and it is good. 1 second left on the clock. 10 combined points in the last 27 seconds of this first half. And they'll just squib it. And that will be the end of the first half. And they'll go with that high pooch kick. Pena on the return. Pena gets through the middle and is brought down just short of the 40-yard line. So kick it away from Singleton. Allen and Singleton, the running backs, hand it off. Kaytron Allen trying to get to the outside, and he takes Jabome for a ride after a pickup of 4 on first down. Give it to Allen again. Trying to close down, and a nice tackle from the backside. 3rd and short. Hand it off again. Allen brought backwards. Jabome is there to stonewall Kaytron Allen. Allen, the motion man. Throw to the outside. Pena with the catch. Pena with the first down.
This is big. Remember, they're already down Abram Wright. Their linebacker, Jet Elad, is one of their best defensive players, one of their best tacklers. Something to watch.
Handed off to Kaytron Allen over the left side. He's brought down on the outside by Bo Masco. Grunkemeyer to the outside. Singleton with blockers in front, and he's ridden down by Jabome. Reporters wanted to talk to one of the players in particular, and they said, nope, you talked to one of us, you talked to all of us. All 5 showed up at the podium. Grunkemeyer with pressure on him. Incomplete. It's in the air and incomplete. Off of the hands of the intended receiver, Kyron Hudson. Ball was in the air forever. And it looks like we'll get pass interference against Rutgers.
Defense number 3. Ball in place, spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Allen, the running back, he takes the pitch and dragged down after a minimal gain. Singleton gets the carry, bounces to the outside, 1 man to beat. Good pursuit by Jacoby Henderson. 3rd down, Penn State. Throw to the outside again. Pena brought down. 4th down coming up. Barker from 29. And it's right through. 6-point lead for Penn State. Bonus practices. Fair catch called for by Ben Black.
And the opportunity to play 1 more extra game, 15 extra practices, to come into the building and work with your teammates and staff. It's important for both these programs.
Even the running back, Kaliak-Manis throws. It's tipped. It's in the air and incomplete. Kaliak-Manis again, pressure on it, goes to the outside. Fletcher, and a flag comes in after a short gain. Check the penalty.
Holding. Offense number 54. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's 2nd down.
There's a few more tonight. Handoff. Raymond across the 20. Out of the 22-yard line, brings up 3rd down.
No matter what happens, he's put himself up towards the top of the Rutgers record books.
McManus going sideline. He's got a guy. What a throw and catch. DT Sheffield. Penn State side of the field, and now a penalty going backwards. It's Taj White.
False start. Offense number 54. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Second penalty of the drive, and we've had 2 milestones that we could check off today. How about a third? KJ Duff came in just a few yards short of 1,000 over this season, and we get to check one more off. There we go, with sound effects and all. Ding, ding, ding.
At some point,
Callie McManus is close too.
He'll eclipse that, and then you'll have the 3K, 1K, 1K, which will be only the second time in the history of Rutgers program.
First time to do it in the Big Ten era. Callie McManus to Duff. Flag comes out. And if they don't accept the penalty, Callie McManus will go over 3,000 yards with that completion. Gain of 12.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 4. 10-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
So they will accept the penalty. So we're still under 3,000 yards. They're going to take that first down. What a catch by Duff, one-handed.
Right. Again, I mean, KJ Duff, he's really been maybe one of the key breakout players in all of college football this year, having an outstanding season. And you can see why on that play. At 6'6", 225 pounds, A.J. Harris is in perfect position, except he's holding him and tugging him and interfering with him, and yet KJ Duff is just so strong, even with one hand, able to make the catch.
First down and 10 for Rutgers. Following the holding penalty. Raymond with the carry, and he's wrapped up. Amari Campbell got him by the shoelaces after a gain of 1.
Obviously denied Dennis Sutton, one of the best players in college football at his position. If you're Penn State, you need those 2 guys to come alive and make a key play here at some point in this drive.
Back to pass, Callie McManus to the outside. That is going to be the record right there for 3,000 for Callie McManus. The pass complete to Ian Strong, and let's check another box. Callie McManus over 3,000 pass yards. Who got that dead horn in there for that one?
He's inside the top 5 for single season completions for Rutgers.
Handed off Raymond. Bounces to the outside. Raymond down the middle and down to the 15-yard line. Good run for Antoine Raymond. Set up shop at the 16-yard line. Another trip into the red zone. Callie McManus hands off again. Raymond. Callie McManus going Duff's way. Touchdown. KJ Duff, his 7th of the year. Kick is up and good, and the lead belongs to Rutgers. Singleton on the return for Penn State. He's had 2 big returns so far today, and he is dropped just in front of the 20-yard line. Penn State trailing. Grunkelmeyer, shovel pass. Reynolds upended. They pump it. Now they're going deep. Way to come back and make the catch for Kyron Hudson. First down, Penn State. Good adjustment midair. Handed off. Allen following blockers, upended at the 50-yard line. Going quick. Grunkelmeyer running out of time, and he'll complete it to Rapelier for a first down for the Nittany Lions. Officials allowing for the substitution. First and 10 from the 45-yard line for Penn State. Pitch out to Kaytron Allen. Cuts on the right side. Flag is out. Allen's down the sideline. 1 man to beat. He's out of bounds inside the 5. And we'll check on the penalty. This may be coming back.
Personal foul. Illegal hands to the face. Defense number 3. Half the distance to go for the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And it's Singleton, and he walks into the end zone. Second score of the game for the all-time leader at Penn State. Empty the backfield, sprint right, throw it back across the formation, and it's dropped. And tackled. The two-point conversion is no good. We had 3 wins in conference play of 45 or more points, did Indiana, as they took it to Purdue last night. Raymond, the running back. And Raymond gets it on first down. Big chunk on first down. Getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Still moving. And he's still on his feet.
Whoa.
And they finally blow the play dead. He almost popped out of there. And Greg Schiano is asking his team to come over to the sideline as the quarter is going to come to a close. I mean, this is very, very close, and they're just going to let that clock run down and say the heck with it. We'll go to
That's
the fourth
the
quarter.
end of the third quarter.
Start of the fourth quarter. Hand it off Raymond. Scoots through 1 tackle and across the 40-yard line, pick up a 4. Second and 6, Kaliak Manis to Fletcher. Fletcher puts his shoulder down, stays on his feet, and he's into Penn State territory. Coming up on almost 900 total yards of offense between the two teams. Kaliak Manis floats it down the sideline. Catch! Touchdown! Antoine Raymond. Rutgers back out in front. Looking to make it a 3-point advantage. Kaliak Manis to pass, got rid of it. Conversion good. Goes Old Faithful, KJ Duff. Kick it away. Singleton is back to receive, and he is coming out. Singleton wrapped up in front of the 20-yard line. Good special teams play by Rutgers. Kaytron Allen the back. Grunkemeyer back to pass. He is going deep. He's got the middle, and it is incomplete. Threw it behind Devontae Ross. Second and 10, pressure coming, and dropped in the backfield. Kaytron Allen. They bring 3. Grunkemeyer finds his outlet. It's Allen making a move, and he's short of the first down by a yard. 2 for 2 on fourth down so far for Penn State. And they push forward, and a whistle comes in, and a flag is out before the play. Delay of game, Grunkemeyer.
It's fourth down.
And head coach Terry Smith going at each other. Watch the clock.
But they were saying that official was holding the snap. He was holding the snap late. Grunkemeyer was able to get under center only with about 4 seconds left. You know, the one thing I'm thinking about too, they had that motion set up, but if you're Grunkemeyer, you'd probably just rather wave off the motion just to get the snap off.
And now another penalty comes in, and Penn State going backwards yet again.
False start. Offense number 8. 5-yard penalty. It's fourth down.
Sheffield back to receive. Takes a Penn State bounce, and a really good one inside the 30-yard line. Good kick by Nwosu. Greg Schiano and his defense gets a big stop, a 3 and out against Penn State's offense. They lead by 3. Handed off Raymond. Minimal gain, maybe 1. I haven't said those names very much today, Jake. Kaliakmanis steps up. He's going to throw it. He's got a man. It's strong, and it's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Darius Dixon. 3rd down and 9 coming up for Rutgers.
Waiting on that big play. This is where he's got to show up.
They're going to hand it off. Raymond right up the middle and a 1st down for Rutgers. On 1st and 10. Handed off Raymond again behind those big offensive linemen. Scoops forward for a pickup of 8 of 1st down. 2nd down and 2. Raymond gets it again. Right side. He's out in the open. And down to the 35-yard line. Handed off. Raymond again. Cuts back. Getting pushed forward. Pickup of 3 on 1st down. Oh, the ball's out! Penn State, they recover! Penn State going the other way! Amari Campbell in the open! And it's a touchdown for the Nittany Lions! The first turnover of the ball game, and it goes the other way for 6. Barker for the point after, as this crowd is stunned in New Jersey. A 4-point lead for Penn State.
But sometimes those mistakes, you can't, if you're Kaliakmanis, you can't let it take you out of your game.
4-point lead. Rutgers needs a touchdown to take the lead. Handed off Raymond. Stuffed. Gain of 1. Showing pressure. They bring it. Kaliakmanis feeling it, and down he goes. Dennis Sutton came in from the backside, picks up the sack.
This is exactly what you need to. This is got to be the expectations for your best players. This is deny Dennis Sutton. When you bring pressure, that forces the running back Raymond to step up and address the linebacker, which means one-on-one for Sutton.
Here we go again. Deep ball looking for Duff, and it is caught! Oh, what a catch by KJ Duff! He brought it in with 1 hand. Kaliakmanis out to Fletcher in the flat. Fletcher close to another 1st down. Let's go back to Duff, Jake.
That is unbelievable. And this is everything you need to know about why he's the wide receiver 1 on this Rutgers team. Kaliakmanis, it's 3rd and forever. There's really no one open down the field, but let me just throw a moonshot up to my 6'6" receiver. And this is to catch with his right hand, to come over the top and catch. That's like the Odell Beckham catch.
He did everything but go against his body like Odell did. Right up the road at MetLife Stadium in Jersey. Handed off Raymond. Slips through a tackle, and he's brought down on the backside. Zakee Wheatley. Most by any single player against Penn State since the early 2000s. Kaliakmanis going to take it himself. Wide receivers are just frozen on the outside. Kaliakmanis went forward, and I think he's short. Kaliakmanis gonna keep, and he's not gonna get it. What a play! Zion Tracy flying down from his safety position.
Tried to get up there with tempo, and I think it worked against him on those final 2 plays offensively.
Singleton following blockers. A flag comes in. Rutgers player down on the field as well as a flag. Sanders, sophomore safety, will be attended to. Penalty came in from the defensive backfield.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense number 8. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. It's first down.
Good to see him walk off the field under his own power. Handed off, Singleton trying to get to the outside, goes nowhere. To pass, in trouble, they set up the screen to nobody. Third down coming up, and the clock stops, and a flag comes in late. It's on the far side of the field.
My. Holding, they're going to call holding on Rutgers.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 10. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
Henderson just can't do it.
Now you got to get into your timeouts too as Kaytron Allen busts 3. He's across midfield. And he is brought down in Rutgers territory across the 30-yard line. And they're going to pass it over to Ross, who will run it. And he will pick up a first down. Devontae Ross moving the chains. Allen gets it. And leans down after a pickup of 5 or 6. Second down coming up. Hand it to Allen. He is brought down. Third down coming up. Timeout.
That's Singleton lined up in the hip of the right tackle.
Ronnie in the backfield. They give it to Allen, and he is stuffed. Allen, the running back. Rapelier in motion. Hand it off. No, it's a play-action pass. It's complete. Rapelier makes the catch. A first down for Penn State. All they have to do is snap it once. And Penn State will end their season on a 3-game winning streak, and they will be bowl eligible. Both teams over 500 yards of total offense. And what a way to end this game. And the irony that it came on a defensive touchdown.
Right.
Both teams had over 500 yards of offense.
This is just so special here for Terry Smith, too.
Look at all that emotion.
There it is, exactly. What bigger compliment for the locker room and how they view Terry Smith than to play as hard as they have since he became the interim head coach. The players love him, the staff loves him, the fans love him.